Alright, here's my real thoughts about Masai Ujiri getting fired or canned or whatever. Um, Again, it's mixed emotions for me because, again, a few years ago I wanted him fired because the guy just held on to Siakam and OG and all those guys and had no plan. And then they got a plan by trading those guys. And then this year, there's a bunch of rumors of getting Kevin Durant, getting Giannis, getting fucking Derek White even, which is 2 steps below, but he's still a good player. And he didn't make the trade, so I guess that's why MLSE fired him. There was rumors all over that he would get fired or canned, but I didn't expect it after the draft. The day after the second round, I didn't expect it at all. I thought it was going to be after this year if they had a poor season. No, MLSE canned them, Rogers canned them, and thank you, Masai. You can't hate on his legacy in Toronto. He brought us the title. He went due with his promise. He turned the team around. Like, the team was shit without before Masai Ujiri with Colangelo. Masai Ujiri saved the franchise. He got us Kyle Lowry. He got us not DeMar. He got us like a bunch of moves. He created the bench mob, drafted Powell, drafted OG, drafted Siakam, drafted a bunch of guys that helped us win a championship, made the trade for Kawhi, drafted Scotty Barnes, and even last draft was pretty good. Jacoby Walter, we'll see how he does, but Jamal Shed is amazing at point guard. Jamison Battle, he always finds good players, diamonds in the rough. The negatives were like he couldn't find a center for a bit until he had to fucking make a trade with the Spurs to get Pirtle back. Again, he held on to the guys for a little bit too long. This year, Bobby Webster was in charge of the draft, so you can't really blame Masai. Even though Murray Boyles, we'll see how he does. He's a defensive player, whatever. And then you got Elijah Martin and a few undrafted guys. So they say that was all Bobby Webster. And during the press conferences and all that, it was just Bobby Webster. They never showed Masai Ujiri the past few months in anything Raptors related, and it was kind of weird. But now Bobby Webster gets the keys to the castle. We'll see how Bobby Webster does. He was in charge of the draft, so if it's a fuck up, if Murray Boyles is a bust, it's his fault, not Masai's. They said he was in charge of the draft, and they said they would look for a new president, which hopefully it's just a guy who's in charge of outside of basketball. Just let Bobby Webster run the show. I think Bobby Webster should run the show. The guy's smart. He helped us win a championship as well as the general manager. So he did. I think he was an interactive general manager. I know Masai was the final say, but I think Bobby Webster did a lot for this team. So we'll see. We have to give him the keys to the castle. I don't know what the fuck that was, but yeah. A lot of people are sad. A lot of people are happy. I'm in the mix. If this was a few years ago, I'd be more happy. But you gotta appreciate Masai. The guy did a lot for this team. But he did have his flaws. He drafted Malachi Flynn, which was a terrible bust. Bruno Coloco was terrible. Signing the Goran Dragic, like the trade Kyle Lowry, and they got Goran Dragic. That was a terrible situation. Not really his fault. It was more than Dragic being a bitch. Fuck Goran Dragic. The trade, the Kawhi trade could have blew up in his face. We could have just made another second round exit against the Sixers, and Kawhi would leave, and we would be nothing. We would have nothing. But no, he took the gamble, made the trade for Kawhi Leonard. He had the team around him. They had the team. That team was loaded in 2019 with tons of talent, tons of young stars. Fred VanVleet. That's another thing. Undrafted guy, Fred VanVleet. How the fuck did we find him? Masai did a lot. He did a lot. He did some damage, but he did a lot of positives. Conference championship appearance, 2 conference championship appearances, a conference championship, a finals, multiple playoff appearances, respect. We got respect from the league. Toronto had no respect for Masai Ujiri. We got some respect. Hopefully we can get it back this year with the roster we have. Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett maybe gets traded. Maybe they fired him because he didn't want to trade RJ Barrett. We'll see how he does. Free agency is on the 30th, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. That's it, man. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Masai. Bobby Webster has the keys. They said I don't know if they say they'll get a new president, and if they do, he's not gonna be in charge of basketball. It's just gonna be a stooge. So yeah, the Leafs fired their president, which I was happy. Brandon Shanahan didn't deserve a job. Masai Ujiri, I'll say that was 50-50. He deserved the job. But Brandon Shanahan deserves to get fucking fired, canned, and I don't care about soccer and the other teams. Like, so MLSE just like fuck team presidents. They don't do shit. GMs and coaches should make the decision. Old school. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Peace. Go Raptors. I'm excited. You know, a lot of people are pissed. I'm excited to see how this team is. Masai Ujiri does not dribble the basketball. He don't shoot. He don't pass. He don't defend. He's just the president of basketball operations, no more. So that's all I gotta say, guys. Peace, and hope you guys have a great day. And to the Raptor fans that are crying and saying that it's a downfall. The team hasn't even hit the court yet, and people are complaining. Fuck you guys. I still think we have a great team. Trust Bobby Webster. That's it. Peace.